Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video from TNC Toy Tractors. Today I got for you the 1/16 scale 2023 Heartland Farm Toy and Diecast Super Show Minneapolis Moline G-1000 Vista with duals and front wheel assist. I got this at the 2023 Gateway Farm Toy Show from Bossen Implements. She was the cheapest to get it from. She gave me a really nice deal on this, and as this was the chase version, she gave me a deal on it where I couldn't say no, couldn't walk away from it. She was over $100 cheaper than anyone else at minimum, so yeah. And if you know me, I love anything Minneapolis Moline, so man, I was glad to have it. And it's took me a while to get around to doing a review on it. I've debated on leaving it in the box and not doing a review on it, but I thought, why not? It's a really cool tractor, and I felt like really sharing it with everyone. So a little bit about the Minneapolis Moline G-1000. It was built from 1965 to 1969. It was built in Minneapolis, Minnesota with an original price of $8,200. There were 7,397 total built. It is powered by an 8.3 liter 6-cylinder diesel, gas, and LP, and has 504 cubic inches. It is rated at 100 engine horsepower, 111 PTO horsepower, has 100 drawbar horsepower tested, 111 PTO horsepower tested, has a 56-gallon diesel fuel tank, a 39 LP gas fuel tank, has a 103-inch wheelbase, weighs 10,700 pounds to 12,100 pounds. This is one of my favorite Minneapolis Moline tractors. This is definitely part of the muscle tractor wars that went on through the 60s and 70s with the manufacturers such as John Deere, Minneapolis Moline, Oliver. You know, Oliver had their 2255 with the Cat V8. Minneapolis Moline had the G-1000 and the G-1355, and John Deere had the 5010, 5020, and the 6030, and IH had the 1568 with the V8 in it, I believe. I'm not too sure on my IH stuff. But, you know, there were a lot of manufacturers really out there pushing the boundaries, you know, as far as these row crop tractors were going in that time period. So, really nice box. I don't know if you can tell, but I'll tip the box here. There's actual scenery inside the box. You can see trees, and there's actually a little bit of a farm scenery in there. I'm going to try and... You can see like a farm scenery in the box. Very cool box. This, like I said, I've left it displayed in the box, and it displays very well in the box. As you can see, it's all taped up. I've never had it out. I've been really questioning it. Got a really neat picture here on the side. I don't know what I'm doing here. Got a really neat picture here on the side of a tractor. And then coming around here to the back. Got a picture of one plowing, and black and white. Very neat picture, and power to go with big loads, you know. Very neat. You know, the box just displays so very neatly and very nice. Got another picture from advertisement. Now I'm going to get this out of the box and we'll go over it here. All right. after what seems like an eternity, I finally got it out of the box. I don't know, I almost believe they don't want you to get this thing out of the box. Was an absolute pain in the behind. Starting off, I must say, always just killing it with the paint. You know, this is made by Speccast, so they always do really good with their paint and details. This one's a little lacking on the engine detail coming from Speccast. They usually do a little bit better with their engine detail, I believe. Really nice detail here on their batteries. Get in closer here. Nice detail here with their batteries. As you can see up here, oh, that's cool. So we're learning this all together. You got all your controls here for your hydraulics and whatnot. Your brakes and clutch pedals do not work. I'm not going to force it. Your steering does work. I'm not going to mess with that too much. But what's cool is these levers do actually move. You know, that's a neat little thing. So if you wanted to display this, kind of give it some character, you could do something like that. The seat does not move. That doesn't move. You know, your throttle control moves. No, that don't move. So nice, big, beefy tires, which is what I like to see on these tires of this era. A lot of times you see these really tight, you know, small singles, especially on the two-wheel drive models. You see these really tiny, like pizza cutter front two-wheel drive tires, which isn't really out of the ordinary, but on these big row crop tractors, just like to see the big old front wheels, you know, front tires. We'll turn it here a little bit. You got your nice Vista G-1000 decal, your nice Minneapolis Moline decal, nice front weights. On the other, like on the G1355s that I have, these weights were individual, came individually, and you could put them on individually or take them off if you wanted. These look like they could come off, but I don't think they will, and I'm not going to force it. Nice, neat grill here. You got your nice Minneapolis Moline decals. Nice big MM there in the front and fully weighted up. I like the fact that they did weight it up, but I would have liked to have seen the individual weights like they did on the other models, like the G1355, you know. The early G1000s had these like banana-like weights that were on the front before these suitcase-like weights. Coming around here to the other side, you can see in here, I'm going to scoot this in here, but you can see your actual fuel lines here, your diesel fuel lines. And then you got like your wanting to say like your power steering, you got your fan, and see the fan in there, and you got your alternator or your generator. Nice steps leading up to the operator's station. I'm going to spin this back around here because you get nice, if I can get it to focus here. Yep, there it goes. You get nice real appearing lights here in the fenders. Very nice looking realistic lights. Very neat. Nice touch. As far as like with the intake, or the intake and the exhaust here. Would have been really neat, like with some of the tractors Ertl's doing, if this was like the functional rain cap that, you know, popped open and stuff. You know, just would have been a simple touch. I feel like kind of like a missed opportunity a little bit, but nonetheless, still a very sharp model. Turn it here again. So, actually, I think that's your throttle control right there on the side of the steering wheel. And like I said, nice steering wheel, nice, realistic, very real steering wheel. Nice operator seat. Some of these, I believe, were white even instead of black. Coming up here. Excuse me. Got your fuel cap here for the fuel tank. Oh, that's cool. So for somebody who loves Minneapolis Molines, I'm not exactly sure what all these do, but I'm wanting to say that's the throttle. That may be the throttle there. And I bet this, I don't know, we'll see here. But nice big hubs here on the front wheel assist. I'm going to get around here. You can see the actual shaft here from the transmission. Going to get around here to the back. Doesn't appear to have a PTO, even though it has the PTO shields on it for the 540 or the 1000 PTO. I don't know if like these are supposed to represent the PTOs, but they look like they're capped off. Nice, very realistic drawbar hitch here. And then you have your actual very realistic your third link here. It's not like one of the ones where you see where they're just super elongated and everything, you know. Well, let's see here. Nice decal here on the back of the fuel tank and everything. Nice, very realistic lights here in the back of the fenders. Now I'm going to turn this over and show you the underneath of the tractor as best I can. And here you can see, so this actually weighs a lot, and a vast majority of this is metal. Like this front axle is all metal. The drive shaft is actually plastic, but man, there is a lot of detail on this. Like, I'm thoroughly impressed how much detail is on this. You know, very, very cool model. And it's, the more I look at this, the more I notice things, the more I like it, you know. And the more I plan on getting the other version of this. Oh, and there's also a version that has a cab on it that just come out for 2024. I might get, I don't know, I'm not big on the cab versions a lot of times, but it is a Minneapolis Moline, so. Oh, let's spin it back around here. So, you know, nice big cleaty front wheel assist tires. You got your actual planetary hubs there. Nice big duals. you know, this is just a very cool tractor and one I'm very proud to have in my collection. And I was glad that I was able to get this at the St. Louis Toy Show, and I'm glad that Bossen had them for the price that she did, and which made me able to get one. So I hope you enjoyed watching. I know this was kind of a long review. I enjoyed making it, especially with something as special as this. So come back and see us again. Keep your furrows straight, and we will see you soon.